welcome to Red Devils TV. Today we are back with another match reaction of Manchester United versus Leeds United 0-0, and I know it's been a while since I last uploaded my video, and the reasons you probably guys know that the European Super League news broke out, and I'm not feeling that well to upload videos and shoot many videos, and at the same time ICSC also got cancelled, so I was also a bit depressed about my studies too, and that's why I wasn't able to find any ways to motivate myself or keep myself happy. So I was a bit depressed and I was out of these things for a week or so I didn't upload any videos. So I apologize for that, and I'm definitely sorry for that, and I think I hope you guys can understand my problem, and I think you can. So getting into the match, I think that the match was really not boring, I will say, but I think it's not what we expected. I think last time it was 6-2, and I think that I didn't expect the 6-2. Many people were expecting a 6-2, but I was expecting a around 3-0 or 3-2 game, because I think Leeds would attack and United would attack them on the counter. But I think Leeds had a different approach than us, and Leeds didn't attack that much as they did against us in the previous match, and I think they were playing with the fear that United may counter attack them again and they will concede a lot of goals, and I think that they played with that kind of fear, that's why they didn't unleash themselves fully, and that was a big thing which I noticed, and I'm not going to complain about the McFred and Magaluf thing, because it's absolute disgrace, because I think that if Ole doesn't learn that it's not working, I don't think that telling the same thing again and again will help, because it's actually up to the managers. We can say anything, we can give our opinions, we can give him some advice, we can give him some suggestions, but at the end of the day, if he doesn't fix it, he doesn't fix it. That's it. And I think that the title race are officially over. It's officially over, and I can say that with a relief in my face. Not in a good way. I think it's a relief in I don't have to worry about title race anymore. I think it's officially over, and City just need 5 points from the next 6 games. Oh no, not 6 games. It's 5 games. Sorry. So I think they can be relegate, and I was also a bit upset last night because we drew and City won the Carabao Cup, and I was a bit upset because they won it on 4 times. They actually did a quadruple type of Carabao Cup style. I think that trophy didn't mean anything for us in the early days, but I think that we're not winning anything, and our season is practically over, I think, and if we can salvage anything from it, I think it's the Europa League, and if we don't win it, I think there's a lot of issues going on into the club, because then Ole outros will come on saying that Ole is not the manager, we don't, and I'm not saying that they are wrong. They are entitled to their opinions and their point of views, but I can say this at least, that the club is in shambles, and it's a fucking disgrace that the owners who are basically challenging us, the club, they're challenging the club that that we are going to destroy the club and just take the club away from us, basically, and it really feels sorry for the club, and I really feel sorry for the club, because and the fans, and for myself, because I'm also a United fan, so I really feel sorry for that, because I just don't know when this thing is going to get fixed, and you guys probably know that, and some of you went there, I guess, because there was a protest last Saturday in 3 p.m. So and there was around 2,000 people at the entrance of Old Trafford, and I think it was a really good protest, and fans did their part, and it's now time for the Glazers to sell the club, because they have done, and they are saying that we are here to fix the problems. We haven't fixed the problem for the past 16 years, and it's not going to work. You are just going to mess the things again and again and again and again, basically. And we have 2 buyers here. We have 2 buyers, here, and the price is not a problem. The asking price is 4 billion and they're asking for it, and I don't think that it's a problem. It's not a problem, I think, because we have two buyers in the form of Mohammed bin Salman. I think that guy wanted to buy us in 2019, but Glazers said that they only wanted to give part ownership and not the full control of the club, so that's why he didn't buy and moved his interest to Newcastle, and that's unfortunately failed. Not unfortunately, it's unfortunate if we get a move. And another thing is Jim Ratcliffe, and many guys who watching League One know this guy because he is the owner of Nice and he is also a representative in the League One boardroom. And Manchester Evening News has wrote an article about him, and he is supposedly being valued around 13 billion, and he is even richer than the likes of Roman Abramovich and Sheikh Mansour. So I think he's a really good option. And the thing is that he is a lifelong childhood United fan, and I think he has got the passion which every fan is entitled to and every fan wants, and that's a big thing, and that's what I and many people would like these kind of transfers to this kind of things to go, but I have to disagree with this because I think that Jim Ratcliffe is a better option than Mohammed bin Salman, because we have been taunting City for a decade because of his Arabian money, and I think that we should look for other than oil money, and if it is the last year, yes, we can take it. And yes, beggars can be choosers. I think yes, beggars can be choosers. So we have to get the option maybe to kick the Glazers out. And there are some hypocrites like Mark Goldbridge there, who is saying that no, we don't want Arab money, we want 51%. And I just want to say one thing to him is that the shares of Manchester United is valued at one share of Manchester United is valued at $14. And he thinks that any fans will be able to buy that $14 per shares, and it's absolutely an illogical statement, because he thinks that the club because the ownership will be given to the fans in a free basis, or they don't have to buy the stakes. And I don't think that Manchester United fan base won't. I'm not saying that they won't spend the money. I think it's hard for them to purchase those kind of stocks and shares. And I think it is not possible. And I think we should push for a better option. And see, at the end of the day, Glazers have 75% shares of Manchester United currently, and they don't invest nothing basically. They invest close to nothing. And if they get 51%, they will give zero funding basically. Just spending next to nothing in the past 2 or 3 seasons, and they will never spend nothing, and they will say that you have the most percentage of ownership, you have to get rid of the debts, and you have to produce the transfer sum, and then I think the club will be in tatters basically, and that's a big problem. So I think we should push for a whole takeover. I think, and I think that Germany rule has already been criticized in Bundesliga a lot basically, and I don't know why people are pushing through it, because it's an absolutely illogical move, and I think the stakes won't be bought by people who are just glory hunters, and most of our fan base is just toxic, and they are just divided people, and they will say that we don't want those stockholders in our club, we don't want that shareholders in our club, and that will create some nonsense going around, and I think that fan base will, and I think the club's environment in the process will become toxic. And I'm just saying all of this because it leads a bit to the match reaction basically, because the performance against the Leeds was a factor of those fans going around in the field, Carrington training field, and they put some banners in there that we decide when you play and Glazers out, and I think that almost impacted the club a lot, and I think it impacted the coaches as well as Ole. So that's why he wasn't in the freshest mind to because I don't know, I kind of feel this thing that Ole wasn't in the right state of mind, because he substituted were pretty late. They were pretty late, and the team wasn't linking that up, and the players lacked that cutting edge, I think, and I think that's a big problem. And I don't know what they are going to do against Roma, and many people are saying that Ole is resting for the Roma game, but I think that they almost got 1 week off, and then it was against Leeds United, one of our fiercest rivals of all time. So I think that they should have put a strong team out there, and the Roma game is almost 4 days away from the Sunday match, and I think. And it's also at home actually. You don't have to travel that much, so I think it's a big. Advantage for this, but I don't know why Ole didn't count on it. But I don't like this mentality going around this club. I think that you have to nick a goal and then defense and I don't think that's not a style. I'm not saying that I'm Ole out or something like that, but I don't think that the feeling which I had a year ago, I'm not getting those vibes that Ole is the man. And I may be wrong, and I think that I should be wrong, and I want myself to be wrong here, but I just don't feel that emotion or that kind of feeling which states that Ole is the man. Yeah, he can succeed for the shorter term, but is he the man for the longer term? And is he the man to take United to that next level? And I just can't get that feeling. And if he wins the Europa League, I'm definitely going to get that feeling back. So I think it's Europa League or bust. Basically, it's all or nothing, I guess. So, and Europa League would also give the fans some belief that Ole is the man for us, and I think the funding will also increase since winning the tournament will raise some funds, and let's just hope for the best. I'm not trying to be negative, but I'm not in the right state of mind here, and I'm really feeling sick a bit. I don't know. Is it just coronavirus or not? I'm just feeling a bit sick, and you guys will probably recognize by my voice because I'm a bit louder than this, and I'm just feeling a bit sick. I just don't know what because everything in this not just Manchester United, everything in this world is just in such a chaos. The coronavirus is not stopping. The coronavirus is getting bigger and bigger day by day, and just don't know what is going to happen in the near future, and whether we are going to ever going to get away from this world. I just don't know. I think it's pretty depressing what's going around this current days. I think the current things are pretty depressing, and there is nothing solution at all. And I just want to remind you something that if you live in UK or England, or if you can catch a flight to UK, please attend the protest which is going to be contested. Which is going to take place at Sunday, at next week Sunday, not at next week, this week Sunday against Liverpool at around 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. I think. And please attend that protest because that's the main one. The Saturday one was a disorganized one, but I think it was more than a disorganized one. But I think that more people will be in it, and I think it's a good chance that we get the Glazers out. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a certain time which I thought that I should be giving up on making these videos because I was feeling a bit sad, and I'm not sad. I think I was basically a bit killed. Because I am a Manchester United fan since 2013, and I was a little boy of around 9 or 8 years old, and I think I started supporting Manchester United from then, and I never lost the passion in me since then, but since the past few weeks I have been losing that passion for me, and I just don't know how can I get the passion back, and I'm not feeling that well too. So I think let's just hope for the best. I've seen a lot of negativity around the club, and I just don't know what's going to happen in the club and what's going to happen with the love for the club of the football, and I just don't know what's going to happen. And you guys would probably recognize because my speaking isn't that good probably in this video, and I just don't know. I'm just speechless. I have to make a video. That's not making a video, and I just want to give my views on this current state of Manchester United going around to all the people watching this video, all this channel, following this channel. So let's just hope for the best. So thanks for watching. Please smash the like video if you did enjoy this video, and please subscribe so you do not miss a single upload. And let's just hope that we can get a win against Roma. So until then, Goodbye, take care, stay safe, and try to be a bit positive.